What's poppin', everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again. Sorry for that wait there with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox as well as PC. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, man. Hope all is well with everyone. And this is the night after. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That Game Awards last night was something else. You guys last night was something else, man. Like, you guys were just literally insane yesterday with all the love and the support, and I'm forever grateful for you guys. And interestingly enough, our memberships was at an all-time low, and you guys just fill it all the way back up. I think we had a little bit under 100 members yesterday. And you guys really help out in that one in a very special way. And I just want to give a big shout outs to everyone, including Google Eyes, all of you guys who stepped up. I mean, brought us right back up to, we're about like 233 right now, but that's all gifted subs. And the goal is to get to 1,000. That's our end goal, to get to that many members, so that we can have more conversations. We can try to help more people. And we can definitely have potentially some, gaming tournaments, some giveaways, stuff like that, to kind of, bring it back into the channel in that regard. So big shout outs to everyone who have donated yesterday. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who hit the like button yesterday, man, that was a moment in time for all of us as gamers. And it's crazy because I think a lot of the games that were shown off yesterday just brought back a lot of memories, brought tears to my eyes. And I just look at it as, man, there is some developers out there or publishers that still do care, and the significance of how important games that we grew up on are, and nostalgia sells. I mean, we see it time and time again. And so, yeah, man, game of the year goes to Astrobot. Not surprised there. Obviously, that was one of my game of the years, next to plenty of other game of the year contenders as well. And just the whole structure of the show, I felt like was really, really great. Seeing Witcher 4 there, Virtua Fighter, and that actually coming back. I mean, that is just crazy. Oh my God, Onimusha. So many legendary games got shown off. Okami 2 as well. Naughty Dog's new game, Intergalactic. I mean, there were just so many. Obviously, with an event like that, you're not going to get every single thing. And just with any award show, you're not going to get every single thing that you want. And we have learned this since the very beginning, since Sony started doing shows. Since Microsoft started doing shows, no show is going to give you every single thing. And I saw people just complaining, and all I could do is just shake my head, because at the end of the day, that's just the way life works. That's just the way how these shows are structured. Like, you're not going to get, believe me, I would love to see a whole bunch of stuff, that I would really want to be there. But the reality is, it's just not going to happen. If it's not ready, it's just not ready. It is what it is. But I'm satisfied. I feel like the show was the best Game Awards, hands down. The performance, the way how they just, like I said, structure out everything. There wasn't too many ads. There were more games that were shown. Yes, some of them we didn't get release dates, but hey, man, I have nothing to complain about right now, because you know what? It could have been just a dry, boring month, and we didn't get anything at all, and then we just move on for the rest of the year. So, yeah, lots of stuff to unpack here, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to talk about the PS5 Pro in terms of graphics performance update. We're also going to be digging into some talks with Sony I guess they're basically kind of going in depth with people choosing PC over PS5 or even PS5 Pro, being at that $700 price tag, which is a very interesting read and conversation that we need to have when it's all said and done. I also wanted to drag up a few other stories as well in terms of PS3 games natively running on PS5. Now, that is a conversation that I've even said to me, it makes zero sense on why, PS3 games can't run natively on PS5. I know exactly why, because it's behind a paywall, and so, it's just like, oh yeah, PS3 games can't run because of, the cell processor and because of the way how the games were structured, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on, bro. So we have proof that is not true. And obviously it's a reason why Sony kind of structured it the way they did. And obviously we can only hope, for next generation, for PlayStation 6. And don't tell me that the PlayStation 6 is not going to be powerful enough to run PS3 games natively on the machine. Come on. We're not crazy here, okay? We might not be engineers or anything like that, but we're not crazy. And that is something that I feel like a lot of people have been wanting, but that's the reason why we have, PlayStation Plus Premium and things of that nature in the first place. It's because of that regard. So yeah, it's just everything is behind money. Also, we're going to talk about the PS2 emulator as well. Wow, this is a step in the right direction in terms of image quality and performance overall. So we're going to talk about the legendary goated PS2 and how the emulator is shaping up right now. And we're also going to be digging into a few other miscellaneous stuff here on the channel for you guys today. And oh, by the way, today is Hype Friday. So what a way to end off this entire week, man. I feel like this entire month is going by so fast at this point. And I felt like the Game Awards just fill me up right now. I mean, Onimusha and Okami too. Like, how do you top that? Like, how do you, bro, from like 2006, bro, we are in 2024 from 2000, bro, we're getting blasts from the past, bro. Like, you guys don't understand. Everybody should be hype right now. There's no reason for you to be sad, bro, because I just felt like stuff that we've been preaching about on this channel, bro, for games from 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? For 20 plus years ago is coming back to light. And that's what I want to see, man. That's what I want to see, because right now it seems as though that a lot of these developers are just running out of ideas. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, but all I can say is this, like, we don't have a lot of creativity going on, and bringing back older franchises and trying to reinvent the wheel, especially for people like myself who have generally been playing these games since the very, very beginning. I mean, it's just like Mafia. Oh my God, bro, Mafia, the old country. Let's talk about the Game Awards, because we have a section of the show where we're going to be reviewing the show in its entirety, but Mafia looks really good. I mean, good Lord. It just kind of gives me that, I don't know, that old school Mafia 1, Mafia 2 kind of mentality, but just, obviously with better graphics. And it seems to be like open world. Mafia, the old country, looks insane. I mean, there were just so many. The Outer Worlds too, for a lot of people. I think Microsoft showing up that way was really, really big. Obviously, they showed off Borderlands 4 as well. And Turok. Oh my God, Turok. Yo, that is Turok was just, that's what I'm saying. How can you be disappointed with this show? You gotta be kidding me, bro. It gets no better than this, because you know what? We don't have no other gaming event, at least as far as I can remember, this entire generation that pull up like this. I don't know if it's because, well, this was the 10th year for the Game Awards. I mean, Jeff Keighley just got all these juicy announcements, but good God, Turok, bro, and freaking Onimusha and Okami 2 in the same, and Virtua Fighter in the same freaking event. What? I mean, those alone for me was just like, okay, this is too much. And then on top of that, on top of that, we're talking about Witcher 4, which I thought, now that came as a huge shocker for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you literally started off with Witcher 4, bro. God. And then Elden Ring Night Rain. What? That looks crazy. And that's going to be like a standalone sort of like co-op, type of game or whatever the case may be. Count me the freak in. And then Project Robot from the makers of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Crazy. I mean, there's so many announcements that I could go over. Obviously, Last of Us Part 2 and everything like that for PC. We kind of knew about that as well, that was going to come to PC. But holy freaking cow, bro. There was so many freaking games. Crimson Desert, being able to see that again. Obviously, that's coming out fall 2025. They're bold for coming out in fall 2025, considering we have GTA 6, which obviously we already knew that was going to win the most anticipated game for 2025 over everything else. A lot of people have it to say that GTA 6 is going to get delayed into 2026. But, I think why a lot of people were disappointed too was, GTA 6. Listen. I already knew, and I told you guys this. Rockstar does not need a gaming event. They don't. They don't have to. I know it's annoying that they're silent, but Rockstar has always been like this. They've always been like Sony. You know what I mean? Where they're just completely silent and they're not saying anything about anything at all. Like 100%. And, it's just kind of like it builds hype, builds excitement, it builds conversation, and that people have to understand that. But genuinely, great things take time. And while, yes, I would have liked a surprise of GTA 6, I already knew in my back of my head that I was already preparing myself. Like, listen, like, this is not going to happen. Like, this is not going to be shown today, Marlon. So move on to the next thing that could be safe. And that was Wolverine. Obviously, Wolverine, that would have, oh my God, if that was the last thing that was shown, I would have lost my mind. But Naughty Dog's next game, I am excited. I'm excited about Intergalactic. I feel like space, everything that we heard about Naughty Dog's next game, the rumors were true. I mean, it looks so good. Like at first I was like, wait, what is this? Like, and it's just the way how it was presented with that retro vibe and everything like that. And I was like, wait a minute, like hold the freak up. Like, I just, you heard my reaction. I just kept saying like, Naughty Dog's next game. This is Naughty Dog's next game. I just had a feeling. It's like, you've been doing this for so long. You could just look at a game and be like, okay, I kind of know what this is. And it's just Naughty Dog stepping away from The Last of Us and just trying to do, something different, something brand new and stuff. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, this is woke. And I'm so sick of that crap. You know what I mean? Every single thing people are just categorizing as woke this, woke that. Can we just play games and just, it is what it is, whether it's a female lead or male lead or whatever. Can we just play freaking games? Because that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day, right? But yeah, to end off the show with Naughty Dog's next game, that was huge. That was a huge W for Sony. Sony having 5 different awards and winning 5 different awards and including Game of the Year. That was huge. Obviously on the Xbox side, I mean, Melina Juergens, winning that award and stuff like that. That was huge for her as well, because I feel like she did a really, really good job with the character of Senua and stuff like that. And so really, really good performance. Definitely well deserved there. But overall, man, like I think it was a really, really good show. I felt like, Jeff Keighley did the best that he could to kind of commemorate 10 years. And not only that too, but try to get a lot of these games a lot of these games to try to attract more people to tune in, because it's hard. It's definitely hard to get people to watch and stuff like that. But overall, guys, yeah, that was a very solid 10 for me. That's what I could say. Also, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. What? Oh my God. There were so many games. Obviously, they announced the Helldivers 2 DualSense controller. Man, there were so many games. Obviously, the first Berserker, they have a release date, March 27, 2025 on that one. Also, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So 2 PC announcements for Sony. Last of Us Part 2 remastered, and then also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth there. Hazelight's next co-op game, Split Fiction. That looks pretty cool for those of you guys who have played It Takes Two and everything like that. So that's cool there. Yeah, man. Lots of stuff, man, that was showing off. And so, yeah. So there's that one. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Also, too, there was another PS Portal update that we wanted to kind of go ahead and take a look at as well for you guys. So let's go ahead and let's dig into all of this here. Let's unravel all this. And we do have quite a few things to kind of go over and discuss today. So do me a favor, if you're just now coming in, please hit that like button for me. Share out the stream, guys. It definitely does help us out so that we can continue to do more streams like this moving forward for you guys. And thank y'all so much for your time yesterday. And thank you so much in advance for your time today as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's dive right off into our first okay. Let's go ahead and let's dive off into our first topic for today. Do me a favor, please hit that like button for your boy. Now, this one right here is the one for the books, because one of the biggest things that I've always said with this console generation was the base PS5. And while some people would say that Sony intentionally made the base PS5 the way it is in terms of, obviously you can't control how much more complex and how much more, ambitious these games are going to be. But at the end of the day, when it comes to third party, it's up in the air in terms of performance and stuff like that. And one of the biggest things for me is obviously 4K 60. We graduated from PS4 and PS4 Pro, and we just wanted more performance out of our machines that we actually paid $500 for, whether it's the Series X or the PS5 or whatever else you guys were playing on Series S. But nevertheless, we're talking about PS5 Pro here, and this is huge. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, because yesterday, all of us was talking about this, and people were just like, okay, please let this happen. Like, what's going on? You're going up for an award. What's going on? And that huge update is Black Myth Wukong for PS5 Pro. So this is huge right here, because this is a game that the image quality on the base PS5 did not look good. I even stopped playing it. So tomorrow I will be doing a fresh playthrough so that we can definitely appreciate some of the upgrades, because this game, Black Myth Wukong, is one of those Unreal Engine 5 games that was just not running very well on the base PS5. The performance mode looked fuzzy, didn't look sharp, didn't look clear, and then also the frame rate was all over the place. So this is coming from psu.com, and as you guys can see right here, let me show y'all. Boom, there it is. Black Myth Wukong PS5 Pro update is coming December 14th. That is tomorrow, guys. Full patch notes release. And so it says right here, Game Science has announced that PS5 Pro is coming. PS5 Pro support is coming to Black Myth Wukong on December 14, 2024 via a new update for the award-winning adventure. It says, like many games that takes advantage of Sony's new console, Black Myth Wukong will utilize PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution PSSR, offering a high-definition visual experience. Are y'all paying attention to this? Via quality or balance mode. In addition, the game will also include a 120 hertz output, which is really good, guys. So obviously you do have the full patch notes here. So this is a major, huge update here. A lot of people have been asking about all of this stuff. So you have new gameplay challenge and stuff like that. So there's all the notes there on that one. And then you have a new game, Journey chart. And then you also have new equipment and per set. And then right down here, the meat and potatoes of what you guys are here for. So the PS5 and PS5 Pro support optimization. Says right here that PS5 Pro now supports PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution PSSR. By enabling it, you can achieve a high definition visual experience by selecting either quality mode or balance mode in settings. Now the system supports 120 hertz output. When enabled in balance mode, it maintains a stable, look at this, a stable 40 FPS output. If you encounter any visual abnormalities, obviously you can turn it off in the PS5 setting. Various scenes and boss fights can be optimized for obviously better game performance, the stability of frame rates, and visual clarity in both balance mode and quality mode have been enhanced. So that's really good news there, because I remember in the performance mode, it just did not look good in terms of the visual aspect of everything. So that's kind of cool. In the balance mode and also in the quality mode, those modes were enhanced, or obviously with the balance mode. Now the input response speed has improved in performance mode as well. So obviously they had tons of like bug fixes and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool there. And then obviously they fixed like some levels issues and stuff like that, where people were stuck in like specific locations while sliding on sand on the PS5 and stuff like that. And yeah, there's some other updates and stuff. And then also they fixed a bunch of stuff. This is like some of the other updates for like PC and stuff like that. As you guys can see here, you know, fixing occasional crashes for users after enabling DLSS frame generation on PC. But overall, we're going to be testing this out tomorrow for you guys. And then we're also going to be tying this in with Space Marine and some other games as well. So that has received a pro patch. So yeah, man, there it is, man. There it is. So that's huge there. Definitely going to be checking that out for you guys to kind of see if there's, you know, any differences between the base PS5 and then also the PS5 Pro. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think? Are you guys hype, excited for Black Myth Wukong PS5 Pro patch? Yeah, let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand. Now, this one right here, we have to talk about. Now, this is very interesting, because this has to do with the situation that's going on with PS3 games on the PS5. And obviously, I know some of you guys haven't been, you know, okay with the notion that Sony, well, oh yeah, you know, Sony putting all this stuff behind a paywall and stuff like that. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, we come to realize that and expect that from Sony any which way. But before we dig into that, I want to tie in here the whole situation with Sony saying, you know, PC gaming over PS5 or even PS5 Pro. So we're going to dig into that, because I do feel like that's going to spark some sort of conversation amongst all of you guys. And like I said, the choice is yours. Like, you don't have to, you know, buy a Pro. You can go build a PC if you want, you know what I'm saying? And I think at the end of the day, you know, that's the beautiful thing about our industry, is that you have tons of options to play your games and to enjoy your games. So you don't necessarily have to buy a console if you don't want to. You can just literally say, you know what, this is more than, you know, good enough for me in regards to, you know, because there's pros and cons to everything, right? If you go to PC gaming, hey, listen, you know, you're going to have to, it's going to cost you depending on the type of performance that you want. You know that, you know, it's just so much variables to PC. You know, you're going to have to either build one or get one pre-built. You know, you're going to have to update your drivers. You got to update your BIOS. There's so much different stuff that has to go into it. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this one here. Hit that like button for me and hit that share button. So this has come from Games Radar. They basically says right here, Sony says there's no, I quote, major risk of players choosing PC gaming over a PS5, even if the PS5 Pro is $700 and the base console got a price hike in some regions. So the company doesn't see it becoming a trend. So there you go. Now, according to Sony, though, there's no risk of PlayStation players making the move from the console to PC. Now, something that company stands by despite the PS5's recently adjusted price in Japan and the controversy surrounding the expensive newer version of the PS5 Pro. Speaking during a shareholders Q&A held earlier last month, Sony confirmed as much after questions regarding PS5 exclusives and their role in preventing players from swapping from console to PC came to light. Quote, we are in the latter half of the console cycle for the PS5 and the number of PS5 titles has been increasing, Sony explains. Quote, we have also confirmed internally that the transition of users from the PS4 to PS5 is trending well, end quote. Now, the company continues to stating that players swap from the PS4 to PS5 has resulted in more digital transactions. Quote, in addition, we see users tending to purchase more software when they switch to PS5, which we see as a positive, end quote. And now, even though PS4 users are shifting to the PS5, however, Sony says that it doesn't see a similar move from the PS5 to PC, nor does it feel as though any should. Obviously, right now, I wanted to stop right there because this is like the thing, right? Where, from like PS4 users, they talk about PS4 users shifting to PS5. And then Sony went on ahead to say that it doesn't see a similar move from the PS5 to PC. So like basically there's not really a whole lot of people switching from PS5 to PC basically, nor does it really feel like as though if any such move will potentially happen in the near future. So yeah, I mean, there you go on that one. And so in terms of losing users to PC, responds the company, says that we have neither confirmed that any such trend is underway, nor do we see it as a major risk so far. So obviously the valid concerns about automation. Now, listen to this, though. We know that, sales, this is what the next thing that they were talking about, the price hike in Japan and stuff like that, which went up by $85 more. And then whereas Xbox figures went up on the situation implies a swap occurred from PlayStation to Xbox, stuff like that. Now, I want to say this because, they're saying that Sony suffered a loss in terms of sales due to Sony hiking the price for the standard PS5, by 13,000 yen. And then also that's about like $85 more, which that's pretty expensive when you really sit down and think about it. But overall, man, like I said, you're not going to have a whole bunch of people jumping from PS5 to PC. It's just because most people who buy a PS5 is buying it for a reason, because they're heavily invested in PlayStation. They have all their library of games on PlayStation. Maybe they're coming from PS4. PS4 is backwards compatible to PS5, yada, yada, yada. So most people who invest in a console just want the simplicity of a console. They want to be able to turn on the console, be able to play all their library of games, have access to all the library of their games that they have, and have a good time. Whereas with PC, if you're not somebody that's heavily invested into, say, Steam or say, Epic Games or wherever you get your games, CD keys, wherever you get your games from, if you're not heavily invested, then it's kind of like, okay. But like I said, you have to know what you're doing with a PC. You know what I mean? You can't just turn on and go. You can, but you got to make sure you update all your drivers, your motherboard, your CPU, your also your GPU. You got to make sure everything is good to go. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that obviously with a console, you can clean it out if it has a lot of dust in there and stuff like that. But there's so much different stuff to worry about. So again, the choice is yours. Obviously, like I said, Sony putting their games on PC right now. You're not going to. Now, I've seen people have said that, yo, I'm just going to just go over to PC. Like I've seen a few people, have said that in the past, like, I'm going over to PC. There's no point in owning a PS5, stuff like that. But the majority, like, they're going to keep their PS5 regardless of games going to PC or not. And I think the reason for that is because, well, these games are dropping day one, right? These games are dropping day one on console. So at least for me, speaking as a console gamer myself, I would never sit there and be like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm going to wait 15 months to play a game when I can play it day one on the console. I would never just completely give up on the idea of having my first party exclusive games day one on the console for playing it 15, 20 months later, maybe even 3 years later. Heck no, I need to play day one. That's why you buy the console, because you want that console experience to be able to turn on. It's easier. You have access to the library of all your games and you can play right away. You don't have to wait, God knows how long. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously the window is getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and the inevitable is happening. So you have to kind of factor those variables. But at the same time, the choice is yours on what you want. Some people prefer PC. Obviously, PC is superior, but it's going to cost you. That for that superior quality, it's going to cost you. What do I mean by that? Well, if you want to roll with the big boys, you're going to be going up to the 90 and the 80 series cards, and that's not cheap. And then even the 70 series cards are not cheap, which typically is a little bit higher than a actual console. You see what I'm saying? So again, it really boils down to what you want. Well, Marlon, everything is coming to PC. Yes, it is. Everything is going to go over to PC eventually. But I'm just saying, to each their own. And Sony knows that, just like they were just saying right here, like, they're not really worried, because even in the near future, like, it's not like people that have PS5 are just going to automatically go to PC, like every single user. Like, all of a sudden, we're so hurt now. Sony started out with console gaming, and they're going to finish with console gaming. Regardless, there's going to be a market for every single situation. Yes, every single thing is going to go to PC, but on a case-by-case basis, on a game-by-game basis. Now, we have heard Matt Booty said the same thing on how they're going to be treating PS5 ports and things of that nature, which we have covered on the channel before. So I just really wanted to highlight that for you guys, man, that at the end of the day, the choice is yours as a gamer. You have unlimited choices. Look at Microsoft right now. You can get mad all you want, but look at Microsoft right now. The choice is yours. You can buy a Series X if you want. You can buy an S. You got laptop, phones, PS5s. Everything is an Xbox basically right now. So again, you can play Xbox anywhere, anytime, as long as the games are supported on there or Game Pass is supported. That's a beautiful thing, because ooh, talk to me. Oh, that just got me hype on a high. Ooh, that's my neighbor right there with that Hellcat. Oh God. Ooh. Hey man, I love cars. I'll tell you guys a part of a real quick side thing. I love cars. I used to work on cars. Still work on cars to this day, just not as much as I used to, but I know how to fix things on cars and stuff. And man, it just brings me back to the old days of like me having like my Mustangs and Camaros and all of that stuff. Like, but man, he does it like every single day, and I'm hearing it. I'm like, oh, talk to me. It's like music to my ears. But anyways, I digress. So at the end of the day, guys, like I said, the choice is yours, man, on what you would decide to do. So let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand here. Now, let's talk about, I'm pretty sure you guys have been waiting for this. PS3 games natively, not in the clouds, natively running on PS5. Yeah, buddy. So PS3 games on PS5 natively. Yes, sir. Now, this is something that a lot of you guys at the beginning of this generation, you guys have been saying like, yo, Marlon, what's up with Sony? Like, PS5 should be able to. And we were told that no, PS5 just can't do it. Yada, 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 because of the cell processor, because of how the games were developed, blah, 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 blah. Now we have somebody that actually is proving Sony wrong on this one, at least. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this one, right? Because this gives me hope for the future in terms of PlayStation 6. I mean, we're not even getting that on PS5 Pro, which I think that the PS5 Pro is more than powerful enough to run PS3 games, even though the CPU is the same. But I'm just saying, like, it's just, and the base PS5 as well is more than powerful enough to run PS3 games. But like I said, they put everything behind a paywall, making you paying for it. And here we are. So this is coming from WCCF Tech. Now, it reads that the PlayStation 5 is more than capable of emulating PS3 games. New test confirms. Now, this is very, very interesting. So basically, the base PS5 is more than, this is not even the Pro. We're not even talking about the Pro. This is the base this guy right here. Man, I can't even pick up this thing. This thing is like a workout. This thing is so freaking heavy, bro. God, this is why I'm going to keep my base PS5, because this is, God, this thing is heavy. Yeah, we're not talking about the Pro. We're talking about the OG, the big dog. Man, this is probably one of the biggest consoles ever made. Like, no cap. This thing is way bigger than the original Xbox and probably heavier too. This thing is like so freaking heavy. But either way, we're talking about this guy right here, OG. All right. So basically, the OG PS5 is more than capable of emulating PS3 games at a hardware level, new test confirms. But we were told, nah, it can't work. It's not going to be able to do it, because of this, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, a new video shared by Lois Logan on YouTube showcases a test conducted using an AMD BC 250. Yeah, 250. Now, that's crazy. I need y'all to understand right now. Bruh. A BC 250 GPU card? $100 GPU? $100 GPU. $100 GPU. And obviously, Well. For a lot of people who don't know, this is a repurposed PS5 APU for crypto mining. And they're selling it for like $100, stuff like that. Now, this is interesting, right? Because this mining card, it actually features the PS5 silicon. And basically, it most likely created by repurposing chips that did not meet the full specification required by the console, complete with a 16 gig of GDDR6 RAM. The card, however, have some limitations over the actual PS5 hardware, as 2 CPU cores have been disabled. And only 24 compute units are available over the total of 32 units, which is on this boy right here. Now, check this out, this blows my mind. This is weaker than the base PS5, and it was able to do it. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That these companies are not your friend, and that these companies are in business to make money, and that's just plain and simple. Now, to get the AMD BC 250 to run games like the PS5 hardware it's based on, Lois Logan had to overcome plenty of challenges, as both Windows and Linux distros did not run properly, After some experimenting, however, the YouTuber managed to get everything up and running and has tested some PS3 games via the excellent RPC S3 emulator, which you guys already know what that is. Proven that the claim, obviously, that PS3 games or PS3 emulation is obviously too computationally heavy for PS5 are false. Both Gran Turismo 5 Prologue and Little Big Planet ran well at both native and higher resolution, keeping steady frame rates, even with some of the hardware limitations over the actual PS5. What does that tell you? Including memory limitations, as the GPU driver only saw a single memory clock state for the GPU, 450 megahertz. Are y'all following? Which put it on the same level of an RX 4080 GPU. All right, so 4080 GPU. I'm sorry, 480 GPU. Sorry. A much weaker card than the RX 6700 GPU. Now, the PS5 GPU is close to, right? So even with a lot of performance left on the table, the current generation console is more than capable of running PS3 games. What does that tell you? That Sony can more. Sony can more than do this. But no, no, we're gonna put it behind a paywall. We're gonna put this behind a paywall. It's plain and simple. And we're gonna put it on PlayStation Plus Premium. So for those of you who care about PS3 games, which I do, doggone it, I freaking do, right? Because there's a lot of PS3 games that we know is never coming back. It's literally never coming back. Oh my God. Did y'all see the requirements for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Y'all better hug y'all PS5 Pros. Y'all better hug y'all PS5 Pros, right? This is another topic that I'm going to throw into the Matrix. Yo, carry your heavy self back over here, sir. Okay. Yo. Woo! The disrespect on the Pro, bro. The disrespect on the PS5 Pro. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. That's why I said, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. The disrespect, you don't understand.
To go even further beyond.
Hello from Denmark. I love Hellcat too.
Oh, man. Henrik, thank you so much. My brother, thank you for the $10. My man from Denmark. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much. First donation of our Hype Friday show. Thank you so much. Now, we as console gamers, I feel like a lot of people are just ungrateful. I'm sorry to say it, but I just feel like a lot of people are just ungrateful when it comes to just what we have currently right now, how good we have it. Because while the PS5 Pro is not a perfect machine, which I've said it in my review, it is not a perfect machine. But my God, we are eating really good on the PS5 Pro in terms of performance. And when it comes to PC gaming, I foretold y'all, PC gaming is very expensive, especially when you're talking about 4K 60. Expensive. A 4080 Super is how much? Over $1,000, right? A 7900 XTX is what? Yeah, over $1,000, right? Give or take. Sometimes you can find it on a sale. It all depends on which version or which brand you go with, whether it's Asus or whoever else, you know what I mean? Gigabyte, whoever else. But typically, like, you're talking about, if you find a 7900 XTX on sale, it's typically like $800, maybe $900. That's still more than a PS5 Pro. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Even a 4070 Ti Super is $900. On a good day, it's $900, more than a PS5 Pro, right? And y'all don't understand how amazing it is to have the PS5 Pro at $699, and it's offering you native 4K on some games at 60 frames or maybe even 120. You know what I mean? But the majority of the time, depending on how complex the game is, it's going to probably be upscale 4K. A majority of everything on PC is typically upscaled. The survey that went out recently, a lot of people are still using 1440p monitors. Look it up if you think I'm lying. I'm not making this up. So for the vast majority of people, come on, pay attention. You know this. All right. The vast majority of you guys don't have a 4K monitor on PC. Okay. What does that tell you? Look it up. Look up the survey if you think I'm lying. Majority of PC users are still rocking with a 1440p monitor. Let that sink in. Right. So yeah, 4K is not even really the norm yet for a lot of people. And this is why I was trying to tell you guys that on console, we got it so good. Yes, it would have been so dope if we had a newer CPU, but that defeats the purpose of the PlayStation 6. If Sony would have given us a new CPU, there would be no point in them even giving us a PlayStation, because then where does it leave the PlayStation 6 to fall in and fit in at? You see what I'm saying? So as the PS5 Pro sits right now, yes. Am I simply saying every single game is going to run flawlessly at the highest resolution and highest frame rate? Heck no. And you'll be crazy in your brain cells to think that. Even on PC, on a 4090, 4080 Super, even a base 4080, you're still struggling to run some of these games at the highest fidelity. You don't believe me? This is one of the games that sold people on the PS5 Pro. What am I talking about? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Even when it was struggling to run on the base PS5, a lot of people said, yeah, I'm just going to wait on the PC port. Well, let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. What do you see right here? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth PC system requirements. PS5 Pro this, PS5 Pro that. Look at that. 4080. How much is a 4080 right now? Yeah, way freaking more than a PS5 Pro. How much is it for a 7900 XT? More than a PS5 Pro. Just for you to get 4K 60. That's recommended right now. This is not a game. So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, that on consoles, we got it good right now. We got it good, because if you don't have a high-end PC, good luck. Good friggin' luck trying to get this thing to run at high settings, right? Good luck. If you want your graphics to be quality on high, good luck, because it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. All right, so let's pay attention to what I'm trying to show y'all. The minimum system requirements targeting 1080p resolution, low quality preset, and 30 FPS are not particularly demanding, although the game won't run really on old GPUs, such as obviously if you have older cards, that are 6600, RX 6600, interestingly enough, for 1080p resolution, medium quality preset, 60 FPS and 4K resolution, high quality preset, and 60 FPS. Windows 11 is obviously recommended as the operating system alongside the beefier CPU and GPU. Look at that. Beefier CPU and GPU to enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at its highest resolution, highest quality setting, and 60 FPS. Are y'all paying attention to what I'm trying to get y'all to understand right now? So this is more expensive for a AMD Radeon 7 5700X or a Intel i7 10 generation 700 CPU, or either a Radeon 7900 XTX. That crap is expensive. So y'all talking about PS5 Pro this, PS5 Pro that. How much is it for a 7900 XT? I'm glad you asked. Expensive. If you should build this requirement bill, it's going to be more than $699. And look at how Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is running. Listen to me, man. Come on, bro. Right now, on Micro Center, I'm looking at it right now. Right now at Micro Center, $750 for a 7900 XT. $750 for a 7900 XT. Are y'all paying attention to what I'm saying? That's for the XT. That's not the XTX. So in order to get this game running at 4K 60, you got to step up to the big boy. $929. That's almost $1,000 to run Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at 4K 60. Wait. Oh, hold on, Marlon. That's $929, Marlon. Okay, what about a 4080? Okay, let's look this up because y'all think I'm joking around. A 4080, stuff is not cheap. A 4080 right now. Oh, let's do a 4080 Super because the older 4080 is off the shelf. So let's do a 4080 Super. A 4080 Super right now, over look at this, over $1,000 for a 4080 Super, over $1,000. Hold on, Marlon. Hold on to your seat. Hold on. All right, y'all think this is a joke, and that's not even including your CPU, your motherboard, your RAM, your case, your power supply, your operating system. That's what they don't tell you. Your AIO cooler, or your air cooler, whichever one you want to go with, your SSD. That's what they don't tell you. All right, your extra RGB fans. That's what they don't tell you. So what I'm trying to prove here is we got it good when it comes to this is high end. When they're talking about requirements for these PS5 games, hello, PS5 games that are requiring high end PC specs or high end PC requirement. Come on, you know this. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get. These PS5 games are ridiculous. You are going to need a high-end PC. Marlon, how much is a high-end PC? Over $2,000. Over $2,000. So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, you say whatever you want to say. Oh, PS5 Pro this, PS5 Pro. It's going to cost you more money, buddy. If you want to run these same games on another hardware, it's going to cost you double, if not triple the cost. By the time you add up every single thing, bumper sale, exclude sale out your head, it's going to be more money. Okay, let's take a look at this here. All right, pay attention to what I'm about to show y'all. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, this is crazy at the fact that the information that I've gathered, right? The information that we have gathered from Digital Foundry that I've seen with my own two eyes is the performance of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the base PS5 is dramatically better. Dramatically better on the PS5 Pro. The image quality looks like 4K, and you're running it at 60 frames for $699. That same game, for you to run it at 4K 60 FPS, is going to cost you way more to have an entire system built just to run it. So, I mean, what do you really want? What do you really want? Now, let me ask some of y'all that. What do you really want? I mean, if it's, I told y'all don't listen to me. I told y'all, I said, to run your games natively is going to cost you more money. It's going to cost you more money. It's going to cost you more money. You're going to need a beefier CPU. You're going to need a beefier GPU. And then you're going to build the entire PC around a high-end parts because you want high-end performance.
Wasting time and energy explaining to these waste of human life. Let's talk about Tony Musha, VF6, Intergalactic, and Mafia 4.
Thank you so much, Jenna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, thank you so much, man, for your support. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, because I just wanted to kind of clear the air a little bit because it's like people don't understand. Yes, the PS5 Pro is expensive. Yes, it is. But at the same time, for a console gamer, bro, look at what you're getting. Look at even the Series X, $500. And you're getting Indiana Jones running at 4K 60. 4K 60. Whereas something equivalent, like you're going to have to sit there and spend so much more money to build. And like I told y'all, it's not about having the best CPU and the best GPUs and this, and it's going to cost. Okay, once we graduate over to 5090, 5080, that's going to cost you even far. If a 59 is going to cost you far way more money. You know how many PS5 Pros you're going to be able to buy with a 5090? Yeah, but that's why I try to keep telling y'all, like, bro, we got it really good. We got it really good on the console side because we don't have to sit here and go out and go full bore spending $3,000 on a PC if we don't want to. Now, if you got it like that, then hey, by all means. But it is so crazy that we're getting all these older PS5 games. These are PS5 games. This is on weaker hardware, and then now it's going over to PC, and you have these stupid high requirements to run these games at their best. That's crazy. Come on, man. You know this, bro. Stop playing. You know this. So at the end of the day, bro, I'm grateful. I'm thankful as a high-end gamer. You know, when it comes to the console side, we are eating real good, and we don't even really know it. We're on the Series X side. We're starting to eat really good because Indiana Jones, I don't give a doggone what none of y'all say. Indiana Jones on the Series X looks really, really good. Period. End of story. Hellblade, while it's capped at 30, still looks really good on the Series X. Come on, you know this. Look at the PS5 Pro. Look at Space Marine. You can look at the image quality. Bro, the HDR... Bro, oh my God. The HDR got updated on YouTube. It takes literally a day. And when I went back and looked back at that footage and looked back at the base PS5, I was like, oh, shoot. You could see the difference. The image quality. It wasn't as sharp. Like, it looks fuzzy on the base PS5. Whereas on the Pro, the image quality just... Oh, Lord, have mercy. You don't understand what I'm saying. 4K 60. To run space... Anyways, move on to the next. I'm done talking about it. We can put this nonsense to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we know PC is superior, but it's gonna cost you. And the more and more we sit around and wait for these games to come to PC, it's gonna cost you. That's why Sony said what they said. Like, yeah, we're not worrying about people with PS5s, you know, just everybody going to PC. It's just not going to happen. Because you know why? Because people that have PS5s, they know what to expect. And they're okay. They know that they have options. They know, okay, base PS5 is not running the game correctly. I don't have to go full bore. You don't understand that the base PS5 is the gap between the PS5 Pro and the base PS5. And then the PS5 Pro is the gap between PS5 Pro and PC. It gets no more better than a PS5 Pro. Anything beyond the Pro is going to cost you more money for more performance. That's what you got to understand, that the gateway, the pipe that is funneling and traveling all of this data that you want and all of this visuals and ray tracing and all this capabilities is going to cost you more money. Plain and simple, cut and dry. Now let's talk about another topic that I feel like, well, this we saw this one coming, right? And this has to do with PS2. Now, obviously, I just feel like when it comes to PS2 games and such like that, PS2 has like literally the largest library of games of all time on that particular machine, mixed in with third-party games, obviously first-party and stuff like that. One of the goated consoles. Now, literally at this point, we're at 160 million units sold worldwide as of this year, which was updated recently by Sony. Now, this is really cool stuff, and this definitely gives us huge potential when it comes to PS2 emulator on the base PS5. So it says right here, this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle.net. It says official PS2 emulator quietly improved by Sony. It said that PlayStation Plus premium users are reporting that the Sony's official PS2 games emulator has received some stealth improvements yet again. Sly Cooper 1 is one of the games that recently received a patch on the PS4 and PS5, following which players notice a significant, hold on, this is the word that they're using, significant visual improvement. So that's a huge W for those of you with PlayStation Plus Premium and you do play PS2 games. That's a huge check mark right there. And it says also following players. So this says right here that PS2 games on PS Plus keep getting better. So that's a huge W right there. Following players reports folks over at Push Square did some testing of their own and confirmed a boost in image quality. Both Sly Cooper and Time Splitters launched with a number of technical issues, leaving fans frustrated. Shortly afterwards, Sony patched both games up and they have been running very well. So that's a huge W, but it looks like the company wasn't done making improvements. So that's a huge perk right there. Obviously, this comes just days after a large number of PS Plus users reported significant improvements in cloud streaming, especially when playing PS3 games. Now, recently, Sony released a PS Portal beta update that allows users to bypass the PS5 and stream games directly to a standard handheld, which is obviously the PS Portal. Some backend improvements were made, resulting in higher quality cloud streaming on both PS5 and then also the PS Portal. So that's also another huge check mark on Sony's behalf. So you guys, let me know. You guys with PS Portal, let me know how has it been treating you in terms of the image quality of games running on the Portal, especially maybe remote playing from PS5 or PS5 Pro. And then on top of that also too, let me know if you're noticing any difference with PS2 games. Maybe we should try them out ourselves, Sly Cooper and Time Splitters, and see if we notice like any differences, live on the show and stuff like that. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? All right, so let's go ahead here and let's move on to our next topic at hand. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get it popping. So we're talking about PS Portal here, and this is interesting because we do have an update here. Now, obviously, we're still waiting for them to update, more games within the cloud streaming beta capabilities, which I think is just a huge selling point for the Portal and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people have bought Portal since then. So this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle.net. It says PS Portal Update 4.01 is out now. And it basically says right here, PS Portal System Software Update 4.0.1 patch notes, December 12, 2024. It says that we have improved system software performance, obviously. So we have some system software performance, and then we also have stability there. They have also improved the messages and usability on some screens. So that's cool right there. And when it comes to unofficial patch notes, folks on Reddit have noted that they can now use a PS button on the handheld to pull up the menu rather than swiping. So that's dope. That is dope. So if you did update, guys, make sure you go check it out. So instead of you swiping on the screen to pull up the settings, it's kind of cool, because that was another thing too that I did not like. It's kind of cool that you can push the PS button now and then the settings pop up. However, others have said that they were only able to use the PS button when cloud streaming. Players can also now exit the actual cloud streaming via the home button. So that's cool there, because that was something that I guess was like really, really annoying for some people. And then they kind of fixed some issues with streaming certain games like Watch Dogs Legion and Final Fantasy VII Remake. So there's to name a few right there. So let me know if you downloaded the latest update on your PS Portal and if you're seeing anything different. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand. Let's hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get on with it, man. So for those of you who haven't grown up with Virtua Fighter, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was an announcement, boy. I was losing my mind yesterday, bro. Man, that is a classic game, bro. And I was like, bro, like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? But y'all remember Bloody Roar and Soul Calibur and oh man, there was so many freaking games. You know, like we had Street Fighter. I mean, there were so many games from back in the day. Tekken. I remember playing Tekken on the PS1. Man, there were just so many games, bro. Like I could sit here all day long talking about these games, man. Like, but we do have some splendid news. We do have some splendid news for you guys. So if you do want a physical copy, I think Limited Run Games is doing something here, which I think is really cool. So if you're interested, let me go ahead and show you guys right now. Look at that, man. Oh my God, bro. This brings back so much memories, man. My man Wolf over there. I remember using Wolf. My man Jeffrey. Oh my God, bro. So much freaking memories, man. Like this is Cage. What? Like, bro, memories playing this joint. So you have your retro style long box, which, you know, if you want that classic Sega, you know what I mean, type of, you know, just to kind of get that nostalgia. I think this is really, really cool. And obviously they have the coin here, the commemorative coin, and then they have the classic edition. So you can pre-order from December 12th to January 12th and stuff like that. And it's on Limited Run's actual website and stuff like that, as you guys can see right here. So you can choose. It's going to be $34.99. if you pick that up. And then obviously, if you want to go with a much more classic edition, then it's going to be $64.99. So yeah, man, I love the fact that they're actually doing like physical copies of the game. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think about Virtua Fighter 2? And also too, I wanted to highlight something as well too. So basically it's going to be getting a physical release on Xbox, and then they're also having the online portion as well. So yeah, this is awesome, bro. This is freaking awesome. So this new version will run on both Xbox One and the Xbox Series X consoles, and it has a new online mode that will allow you to face off against other players over the internet. A 6-player online lobby will also be supported. So there you go. Holy freaking cow. Oh my God. We're talking about Sega Saturn. We're talking about Genesis. Oh man, I don't care what nobody is saying, bro. And let's move on to our next topic right now, bro. Holy mother of God, bro. The freaking Game Awards. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the Game Awards now, because I know maybe some of you guys are probably just like, Marlon, what's going on with the Game Awards, man? Like, how do you feel, bro? Listen, man, if you haven't heard me said it, bro, that was literally one of the best, literally one of the best award shows of all time, bro. The nostalgia alone, bro, was just dope. Like, just, oh my God, bro. Like, when you think about Naughty Dog's next game, Okami 2, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, man, bro, like, so Witcher 4, what? Elden Ring, Night Rain, what? Project Robot, Mafia, The Old Country, like, there was so many freaking games, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, Outer Worlds 2. So many games that I can think of, man. Virtua Fighter, Turok, like so many games, so many classic games that I was just not expecting to actually be there. And I think just the overall, I need to play. Play that video again. I need to play it again, bro. That video I lost my mind, bro. I lost it. I don't know if y'all saw my reaction, but I was losing my mind. I literally almost had a heart attack. Like, I'm not joking at all. Like, I was not bro, that hit me so hard, bro. I literally was just like out of it, like completely out of it. So let's go ahead. Let's pull up that trailer for you guys really quickly here. I know y'all wanted to rewatch it yesterday. Man, Capcom is literally the best in the industry right now, bro. They really are, man. They're giving us new games. And they're giving us the best of both worlds, the classics that we want to play and enjoy. And they're also giving us new games on top of it. Like, how much better than that can it get, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? Oni freaking Musha, bro. Man, if you don't understand, you just don't understand. You didn't grow up on Oni Musha, then you don't understand why am I so excited and happy and all this and that. But here we go in all its glory. Let's go. Looks so good.
People are deciding the new Naughty Dog.
Wait. Somebody just donated, or maybe that's old. I don't know why it does that. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Brother, stop wasting time and energy explaining to these waste of human life. Let's talk about Tony Musha, VF6, Intergalactic, and Mafia 4.
Yeah, that's old. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, let's go. Let's run it back. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. The souls. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, I could not believe, bro. Oni Musha, bro. Oh, God. Dip says, see, this is where the PS5 Pro will shine, bro. Oh, my God. Bro. Oni Musha, bro. This is God tier, bro. I can't believe it. It's like, this is a dream. Bro, look how good that looks. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Man, look how good that looks, bro. Woo! God have mercy, bro. Bro, my heart can't take it, bro. My heart
feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
Oh my, feels like I'm getting less human by the minute. I cannot, bro. I cannot. That was just, if you didn't grow up on the PS2, man, and played games like that, bro, like that I'm gonna buy that game. Like, that game is bro, I will be supporting that game, bro. Like 100%. Like, I've been waiting for Oni Musha for years. You know, I was like, man, there's no freaking way. There's no way we're getting another Oni Musha, and obviously. But yeah, overall, man, that freaking Game Awards was phenomenal. Like, I mean, it was a really good show. Obviously, some people are disappointed. And Double Dragon. Oh my God, bro. Double Dragon, what? You know, like, obviously we didn't get to see Project 007. We didn't get to see The Last Ronin, which is that Ninja Turtle game. We didn't get to see Wolverine. You know, there's so many other games that we didn't get to see. But you know what, man? 2025 is already jam-packed. That's why I said some of these games have to be pushed over to 2026 before they're out, because there's so many games that are in 2025, and expect delays. I already told y'all, expect delays. And so some of y'all were complaining, saying, oh, it was trash, Marlon, because a lot of those games we didn't get release dates. And it's like, bro, that's with any show, even Microsoft show, as good as it was, we didn't get a lot of release dates. So again, man, people are just finding something to complain about. But regardless, 10 out of 10 for the Game Awards, in my opinion. I think they did a great job. Jeff Keighley did a great job, trying to get these exclusive games, because it's not easy to get those world premieres to be exclusive on your show. You got to pay money for that, because obviously they can go on Microsoft, showcase, or they can go to Sony. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to see from the Game Awards moving forward. I want to see it structured in the same way. Keep us at the edge of our seats with new reveals like that. Witcher 4 looks stupidly, my goodness. Witcher 4 looks crazy good. Intergalactic looks really good. Naughty Dog's next game. I cannot wait. I love when studios step outside of their comfort zone and try to develop something different. And I think this is going to be much different than what we're used to from Naughty Dog. And I cannot wait for that. So yeah, I think the future definitely looks bright, because what that Game Awards has given me is that the future looks bright for classics coming back, and the future also looks bright for PlayStation. There's so many games that we have not seen. The military third-person shooter game that reminds some people from the screenshots of SOCOM or whatever the case may be is, in development right now from Sony Ben. And it's just a matter of time before we see what Sony Ben is working on, Santa Monica is working on, Housemarque is working on, Fire Sprite's working on. Like, there's a lot of these stupid Blue Point Games is working on. Obviously, those are PS5 showcase, updates and stuff like that. Sony is always going to save those particular, exclusives for their own show. But yeah, I think moving forward, like Sony said, bro, a lot of their stuff is going to be major moving forward.
I don't argue with Xbox/PC guys anymore for all the new games. All I need to say is I'll play it on the Pro, especially now with the Microsoft's games.
Hey, there you go. I mean, yeah, Kratos, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, plain and simple. Sometimes I don't want to play on PC, bro. I have a 4080 Super. Sometimes I don't want to play on PC. Sometimes I just want to fire up my PS5 Pro. And my PS5 Pro is more portable. So I can pick up my PS5 Pro. I can go to my grandma's house. I can go to my dad's house. I can go wherever I want to go. You know what I mean? So it's and I can still get almost the same, if not better, in some scenarios, in some cases. So again, to each their own. Everybody have their opinion. Some people prefer PC, some people prefer consoles. But man, the line is being drawn right now. We're at the point now where we're seeing PS5 Pro doing some spectacular things in terms of performance, and we're seeing Series X flexing its muscles, its old muscles, and showing that, bro, I'm still good. You see what I'm saying? You can still, show an old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? Or show him something that he don't already know. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, yeah, man. I can only imagine from here on out. Bro, we're going into the fifth year of Series X and PS5. I can only imagine games like Fable, how that's gonna look, and shout out to my man Patrick. He said that he works, I forgot where he said he works, but he kind of have some connections and stuff like that. He was kind of updating me on stuff, but I appreciate some of you guys who work in the industry or know people that works in the industry that's giving you guys info and stuff like that, because that blesses our community with information and stuff like that. So yeah, man, 2025 is going to be a crazy year for Xbox. Cannot wait for Fable, State of Decay 3 if that drops. Doom, Dark Ages. I mean, there's so many freaking games, bro. Marvel's Blade. Hopefully we get to see an update on that next month. I think that will be really cool, at the Xbox event, because I already know Microsoft is going to have their own event. So lots of stuff to look forward to and to play and stuff like that. So if you prefer console, play your console. Simple as that. Project Century. We seen that yesterday, Lucci Sky, remember? We watched that yesterday. All right, so let's go ahead into the Q&A portion of the show. If you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to fire away. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And this is Hype Friday. It don't even seem like a Hype Friday. I feel like we would have a better conversation now that after the Game Awards. So let's get the hype up in the chat, man. Let me go ahead and let's start having some convo right now, man. No Death Stranding. We know Death Stranding 2 is coming out next year. At least as far as we know right now. We just don't have any release date. Chances are Sony's going to be showing it at their own event. So nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. So any idea on when the next PS showcase will happen? Probably spring of next year. I think it's safe to say probably spring of next year. Spring of next year, I would say, before we actually get that. Make sure, I'm going to check the poll in just a second. Make sure you guys are voting on the actual poll and let me know what's going on there as well. All right. Turok, yes, Turok looks really good. Yes, Turok looked really good. I mean, brings back a lot of memories on that one. He said Witcher 3 will blow your mind on PS5 Pro. Wait, did Witcher 3 get, I don't remember, did Witcher 3 get an update on PS5 Pro? I said no showcase till PS6. Ouch. That is not good. Ouch. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Some people so sad right now. Some people so sad right now. Hey. 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 What's up, Jose? Oh, man. Hey. You say, yup, Witcher 3 runs at 4K 60 native on Pro with RT. Woo! Bro, makes me want to go back to. Makes me want to go back to it. Oh, man. Check it. You know what time it is. Yeah. Listen. Yo, I'm fresh out the kitchen, fresh out the pot. I'm hot, I can't be stopped to watch the clock go tickety-tock. I'm in the drop top, 7 o'clock on the dot. Man, I'm catching on fire right now. I'm like the Human Torch, something like a flash. I'm about to move all about. I'm crisscrossing it up, I'm dribbling it up. I'm about to dunk it up, I'm about to slam it down. Understand, these boys are so sad now. They got the PS5 Pro with the same CPU with the ray tracing, but they saying, man, what the heck is this garbage? $6.99? Come on, man. I'm so freaking sad now. Punchlines, hit you with it. Come on with it. Come on, sick with it. Ill with it. You already know, going to New York with it. Understand, back to the dirty jers. Never say a word, man. All these rappers are so absurd. I'm spit that fire. You know I ain't a liar. All these fake dudes need to retire. Let's get on the mic. So I hit it with a punchline. You know it's crunch time. Hey. Wait a minute. We got a donation. Let's go.
Hey Marlon, this is off topic, my man.
Yes.
Just got off work.
Yes.
Once again, love what you do.
Yes, sir.
I'm an upcoming YouTuber and wanted some guidance and advice.
Yes. Okay. Mr. Reels, thank you for the 5. And I think we got a Goku as well. See, this is where the PS5 Pro will shine. I think we got, no. I'm sorry. For the music. Oh, Henrik, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you, Henrik. God bless, bro. God bless. So we got Mr. Reels asking, thank you so much once again, my brother. He said he's an upcoming YouTuber and wanted some guidance and advice. Okay, so the guidance and advice, the best advice and guidance I can give as an upcoming YouTuber is do what you love. Don't do it for the views. Don't do it for the subs. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about money, because if you're going to do it for the money, you're going to fail miserably. So I would say, don't worry about also buying expensive stuff like expensive cameras, expensive computer, expensive whatever. I mean, you could even use your phone. You can edit on your phone. Just try to be as cheap as you possibly can. You can get a webcam, a 1080p webcam for like about $50. You know, you don't have to go. I started out with the C920, Logitech C920 webcam. And I started out with a Blue Yeti microphone, one of the Blue Yeti, Ice Blue Yeti microphone. And then I had like different microphones in between. So you can start YouTube, you know, really, really cheap. You don't have to really go all out. And plus too, when I first started, I started out on the PS4, right? When I started streaming, I didn't even start streaming on a computer until a while after. So, I mean, just do what you love to do and stay true to who you are. Don't do it for the fame. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it for the views, and don't do it for the subs. Once you start getting to the point where you start getting your feet wet and, you know, you're starting to get a little bit of traction and stuff like that, then try to, you know, invest more into it. But just have fun, man. Just have fun. Kick your feet up. Do your thing. And be consistent. That's the biggest thing. Be consistent. And the sky's the limit to where you can take it from there. All right. So I hope that actually helps you out. One love and God bless. And thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. God bless. Yeah, thank you. Let me heart your comment as well. All right. So let's get into some more questions and stuff like that. Say, yo, Marlon says, I want to know, I tried to donate yesterday, but it turns out that Google has made my account here where I need to put in my password. I can't remember. What? Oh, Lord. I don't know what's up with that one, my brother. I don't know what's up with that one. That one is kind of crazy. Don't know what's going on with that. Google Eyes, the legend himself, is up in here. Shouts to Google Eyes, man. Listen, Google Eyes, I hope you did not overdraft. I hope you did not spend what you didn't have yesterday, my brother. I appreciate you. Like I've always said, you did not. You don't need to. You don't have to donate or anything like that, man, because I already know your situation. But I appreciate you, my brother. God bless, man. That was some crazy stuff you did yesterday. So great to see you in here, my brother. Last night's show was just on a whole nother level. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all, man, for going out of your way. The channel just hit like 10 years. So appreciate that. Hey, dude, let the games do the talking. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. It used to be normal. It says that, and now it's to put a password in to get into my account to spend money. Like ridiculous is what do I need to know how many different IDs? Oh man, that's crazy. It said, Marlon, hope you like the Portal case in link. Yeah, I messaged you back. I said it definitely looks good. I think I did message you back. Yeah, it looks fire, Jose. It says, so PlayStation should be doing an event sooner than later, my guess. I hope so, Gaming. I hope so, bro. I hope so. He said yesterday Game Awards was one of the best, if not the best of all time. Most definitely. In my opinion. It say, yeah, money was different today, but worth it. So no worries. And yes, UN First Lady said weeks ago, I don't have to donate, has done enough. So fair play. My man, God bless, bro. They say, y'all dudes in 2A supporters, they say, y'all ain't never handled that. Oh boy. It said, Pony, rise up and boycott Intergalactic and call for Herman Hulse resignation and become stallions. Oh Lord, have mercy. So y'all did not like Intergalactic? Y'all did not like Intergalactic? Oh Lord. That's kind of crazy though. That's kind of crazy. But hey, you know what? I'm happy that they're stepping outside of the box. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and complain. I'm not. Like it is, if you sit here and complain, you're never gonna be happy. You're never gonna be happy, bro. You know what I mean? No matter what game comes out, people are gonna complain and they're never gonna be satisfied. But to me, it's fire. Say Intergalactic needs a gameplay trailer. Yeah, soon enough. It's probably gonna be maybe next year, or you know, who knows. It's not gonna come out till 2026. It's not gonna come out till 2026. Yeah, it looks interesting. Yeah, just got to see some gameplay. I agree, SB24. I agree with you. Reminds me of Concord. Yeah. Intergalactic, The Last of Us. Nah, it's different from Last of Us. Different from Last of Us. Regarding yesterday's showcase, for me was so. I was there for you, my hey, appreciate you, Jose. God bless, bro. Why is the rainbow taking the game in? Oh Lord of my God, taking the game industry. Well, man, you already know, man. You already know, my brother. We have no control over that, right? These developers, these companies are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, and it's plain and simple. If you don't like it, just don't support it. Plain and simple. You know, said Naughty Dog has the best combat. I have no doubt, bro. The combat in Last of Us Part 2 is so good and so dope. He said the show was a 2 out of 10. Hey, you know what, man? I respect everybody's opinion, bro. I respect everybody's opinion. So if you feel the way how you feel, hey, it's all good. They don't like the protagonist. They complain too doggone much. Man, all they do is complain. Yeah. You know, people are so ungrateful, bro. Like, all they do is complain. I don't want to hear that crap. Same thing about Ghosts of Yote. You know, Ghosts of Yote, they complain. Oh, it's woke, Marlon. It's woke. You know what I mean? Like, all they do is complain. Complain. That's all they do. Golly, bro. It's like all they do is complain. Can never be satisfied. You know what I mean? People are some of the hardest things. One of the hardest thing to satisfy is human beings, bro. No joke. No freaking joke. He said, bro, didn't really like that new game from Naughty Dog. I wish they would just do a new Uncharted. Nah, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. I'm tired of Uncharted. I'm tired of freaking Last of Us. Like that. Those are the games that we've always been playing, bro. Crash. You know, we've been playing Uncharted. We've been playing the same stuff over and over again. Like, it's time for something different, bro. Like, it's just, I don't freaking get it. You know what I mean? He said, are you a 2A supporter? Like, this and that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, you can never please everybody, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys, the only thing that you can do as a gamer is vote with your wallet. Plain and simple. Same thing, complaining about Ghost of Yote, complaining about Intergalactic, complaining about every single game with a female lead. It's always an issue. And it's just like, bro, I don't understand. Like, he said, that's you, Marlon, not the rest of us. What do you mean that's me? All I'm simply saying is that people are just complaining about every single thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just simply saying, like, listen, I'm happy for a change that Naughty Dog is doing something different. You see what I'm saying? And that's good. Switch it up, change it up. Like, it is what it is. Like, yes, as long as they're staying true to their roots in terms of the gameplay and the graphics, and obviously story is going to change because we have different protagonists and stuff like that, but you can never make everybody happy, bro. And it's so much controversy, and I'm so tired of it. It's like, bro, it's simple, bro. Just don't buy the game. You know what I'm saying? Just don't buy the game. God dang, bro. Like, it's just so much complaining. Sick of it, man. Jeez, boy, the people just can never be happy. It's like, yeah, everybody have their own opinion. At the end of the day, who cares if it's a male lead? Who cares if it's a female lead? Who cares? Like, if you don't like the game, just don't freaking buy it. Plain and simple. God, so annoying. Like, it's getting annoying at this point. It's just like, really? Is it that serious? Think about it when it's all said. Is it that serious? It's not. Is it that serious? It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a game that has a female lead and it's incredible. Blow your freaking mind. See what I'm saying? Blow your freaking mind. Or you can get a male lead or whatever the case may be, a transgender person, whatever the case, you just, whatever. At the end of the day, as long as the gameplay is good, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Doesn't matter what kind of person it is. Like, as long as the gameplay is good, that's why we play games. We're gamers. So it shouldn't really matter at the end of the day. If the gameplay is king at the end of the day. Then you have the story. Then you have the characters. Then you have the graphics. Then you have the sound. Then you have the replay value. Come on, you know this. Like, it's just so much crap to complain about. Like, it's just, God, it's already bad enough this generation. A lot of these developers, they have been lazy, not pushing the consoles, giving half-done jobs on a lot of these games. Like, it's already bad enough this generation has just been filled with nothing but disappointment. And y'all still ain't friggin' satisfied. Golly, boy. It's annoying. It's very annoying. But it's crazy because we had games like Tomb Raider, which is like the gold standard for a lot of, you know, action-adventure games. You know, that's where Uncharted came from. Directly from Tomb Raider. Are y'all serious right now? Y'all cannot be serious. Look at Stellar Blade. A lot of y'all were drooling over Stellar Blade. Oh my God, Eve. Oh God, Eve. When we already both know what you're really looking at. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like people just find things to complain about. Like, who cares? Who cares at the end of the day? It doesn't matter. Just game, bro. Good Lord. If you know, all because Eve is attractive, right? Very attractive in-game character to a lot of people, because that's all they talk about is the attraction. That's all they talk about. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, regardless of the fact, like, it's crazy. You know, people accept Stellar Blade. They accept Stellar Blade, but they don't accept you know, Fable or something like, oh, she's ugly, or oh, she this, or oh, she that, or, you know what I mean? It's like, does it really matter? It's the gameplay. You say, who cares if it's a girl lead in the new Naughty Dog game? It says we got Aloy. Exactly, we got Aloy. Don't see nobody complaining about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people was poking jokes at Aloy and stuff like that with her face and stuff, like, seemed like she gained weight, stuff like that with the fat jokes and stuff like that. That's so played out at this point. People was making fun of Aloy and stuff like that in the Horizon Forbidden West, whatever. Like, it's just, I don't see y'all complaining about Aloy. It's like, that's all we freaking do is complain. Just be happy, man. It's like, we're never going to be happy. If we keep at this friggin' rate that we're going, we're never going to be happy. Because you know what, doggone it, every single game that's coming out next year, even GTA 6, oh, GTA 6 is going to be woke. It's going to be woke. But guess what? You going to still be playing it. The same game that you sitting here complaining about, you going to still be playing it. It's like,
Nier Automata is a good game. Also, the women to be lol.
Yeah, exactly. Nier Automata, exactly. It's a good game, and it's also a woman. Daily Chan, thank you for the $2. Like, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, Hellblade. Don't see nobody complain about Senua. Don't see y'all complain about Senua and everything like that. You know, that's a female lead as well. Like, I don't see nobody making a big deal about Senua, but, oh no,
they would have preferred Saucy Santana instead.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Pear. I don't know, man. It just, thank you so much for the $2. Like, it's just, bro, like, I knew it was coming. I knew the sauce was going to be real on Naughty Dog's next game. I was waiting for it. I said, oh, shoot, here we go. Here we go now. They fixing to tear this game apart now. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, we lost factions too. I'm excited. You know why I'm excited, bro? Because Naughty Dog have not put out anything brand new. What was the last game that they put out brand new? Full-fledged game. Not talking about no remaster, none of that nonsense. What have they put out? They haven't put out anything new since Last of Us Part 2, and we're still friggin' complaining? Yeah, they canceled freaking factions too. Yeah, I'm pissed about that. But I have to let that go and move on. Like, it's over. It is what it is. We did not get factions too. This is what we're getting, and y'all still friggin' complaining. It's like, God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Like, it's, ugh. They said the females cry too much in the games. Oh, Lord, here we go. Like, it's just like, bro, he said these dudes don't remember playing Heavenly Sword. Oh, yeah. Games like Heavenly Sword, Heavy Rain, what's that? Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, y'all complain too much. Those older games, Beyond Two Souls, that's a female lead. Heavy Rain, freaking what's the game I just mentioned? Heavenly Sword, Beyond Two Souls. There's so many games, so many freaking, man, listen, Tomb Raider, God, Horizon, so many female leads. Stellar Blade, Near Autumn, man, Detroit Become Human. All these games with females in there. I don't see y'all complaining about all those games. You know what I mean? It's like, man, come on, man. Stuff is ridiculous, bro. It says, I think people just tired of this kind of stuff being pushed on that. Just don't buy it, though. Just don't buy. That's my whole thing. Don't buy it. And that's the perfect way to send a signal to these companies. Just don't buy it. Just like how y'all didn't purchase Concord because you didn't like Concord, just don't buy it. Plain and simple, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you feel like these companies are pushing something on you, just don't buy it. Plain and simple. He said, Devil May Cry. Look at Trish. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see people complaining about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. People will never be satisfied, bro. That's all I could say. If you look at that event yesterday and you didn't walk away feeling satisfied as a gamer, I don't know. I don't know what to say about you at all. Like, as a gamer, I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know what the heck you're looking for. Because I told you guys to temper your expectations. Yeah, I was a little bit hyped. But at the same time, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to contain my hype. I'm going to contain myself because GTA 6 is just not, we're not going to get every single thing that we want. Yeah, some of y'all want GTA 6. Y'all wanted Bloodborne. Y'all wanted Wolverine. I wanted Wolverine as well. But we're not going to get every single thing. At least they showed some blasts from the past. And people were still friggin' complaining. Golly, boy. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Keep on complaining. He said, bro, this generation complaining. It's just... It's annoying. It's like every single thing that comes out, it's automatically labeled as woke. And it's like, bro, can we stop talking about every single game is woke? Like, that's played out now. It's either you're going to buy it or you're not going to buy it. And best believe, I'm not going to miss out on, if GTA 6 is quote unquote woke, I'm still playing it. Still playing it. Don't give a doggone. My job is to play games, review games, so you guys can make a purchase decision. That's it. I don't give a rat's behind if it's woke or not. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm sorry. So annoying. Kena Bridge of Spirits, that's also another game. That's a female lead. Don't see y'all blowing up out of proportion, blowing head gaskets all over Kena Bridge of Spirits. Come on, you know this. Like, are you serious? It says, I'm high for Intergalactic. It says, just need gameplay, female MC. It says, don't bother. Man, I don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, come on. He said, did they call, bro, they call Stellar Blade woke too. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Oh, yeah. Yo, Onimusha, God tier, bro. Literal God tier. Said, bro, just like I did with The Last of Us Part 2, said passed on that game and didn't waste my money on that trash, bro. Exactly. You did not like it. You did not like it. So you passed on Last of Us Part 2 because you didn't like it. And that's, and you know, it's going to be, not every single thing that comes out, people are going to like. And that's what I feel like people are failing to understand, is that not every single thing comes out you're gonna like. Period. So don't buy it. Simple as that. He said, bro, they said that The Witcher was rendered on a 50 series. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, it looked incredible. It looked incredible.
Replace her with August Alsina and Will Smith.
August Alsina and Will Smith. I'm done. I'm so done. Michael Pear, I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with this man, bro. Thank you, Michael Pear, for the $2. I appreciate it. Man, there were so many bangers. There were so many bangers that dropped. You know what I mean? And people are just not happy. You know, it's just Virtua Fighter 4 was yeah. Virtua Fighter, bro. Yeah, bro. I grew up playing that on PS2. No joke. I think I still have it. And I think my Virtua Fighter, I think on PS2, I think it was a blue bottom disc. It was a blue bottom disc. And I think it was Greatest Hits too. I think I still have my copy somewhere. I need to find it. This is also RGG Studio Cooking also said didn't expect Xbox to show Outer World to. I know. I thought Jez was like no first party stuff or whatever, but hey, yeah, Control. That's a female lead. Don't see nobody blowing a gasket on that one. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, well, Lord have mercy, bro. Come on, you know this. Like, it's just toxic. It's toxic, bro. Like, it's just. It's like every single game comes out, every single showcase we get, like, bro, you guys have to understand, we're not gonna get every single thing that we want, bro. You know, but at the same time, as long as we're getting new games, look at Intergalactic. That's a new friggin' game. That's something brand new, something different, and you still friggin' complaining? Good sweet Lord, it's so annoying. Like, still friggin' complaining, bro. Said people hate females. I don't know, Cheeto. I don't know, bro. People still complaining, bro. Still complaining. Good Lord. You still complaining. Still complaining. He said, look at Ari. He said, we play as Jill Valentine. No one moaning about that. Exactly. So crazy, bro. So crazy. People can never be satisfied. Never be satisfied. Lord have mercy. Never be satisfied. Always something to complain about. Lord have mercy, bro. He said, bro, I was hyped. Torok, yeah. Torok and Onimusha is back. Yeah, bro. Stuff is wild, bro. It's wild. It's nuts. That's what it is. It's madness. It's insanity. Frig, bro. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Stuff is wild, dog. Stuff is wild. But yeah, tomorrow, content for tomorrow will be Black Myth Wukong. We'll be streaming that for you guys. And you know, we're gonna be checking out that pro update for y'all. I might just drop a video of it, and then we're gonna do like a stream, sort of like a combo of different games, and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that one. Yeah, if any, like I said, man, it is what it is, bro. You can't make everybody happy, bro. That's just the way it is. Like, for me, at the end of the day, bro, as long as the gameplay is good and the story is good and the graphics is good, sound, all of that stuff, I'm happy. I'm happy. That's it. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? All this propaganda nonsense, you know what I mean? Freaking, oh, this woke, this, that. That's just destroying our gaming culture. Like, yeah, these developers are gonna write stories that they want to write. They're going to make these characters stick out, whether you want to say rainbow this and rainbow that, whatever you want to call it. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. But as long as the game, we're here to play games. You see what I'm saying? We're here to play games, plain and simple, bro. And the gameplay speaks over everything else. The gameplay is trash. I'm not going to fool with it. You see what I'm saying? Story could be good, but the gameplay is garbage. It's just everything needs to be pulling its weight. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? And it's just, I'm tired of it. I really am. You know, they said talk about hair on PS6 already. Yeah, exactly. Man, I don't know, bro. I just don't know. So when should we complain? I mean, the choice is yours on when you think you should complain. I mean, if the game is running like garbage, I think you should complain as a consumer. If you're not getting what you paid for it in terms of, you know, the meat and potatoes of the game, like the gameplay is trash, the performance is trash, the story is trash, the sound design is trash. There's so many different things to complain about. Man, if you sit there and be so freaking picky about a character being this way or that way or whatever their preferences is, whether it's male, female, or in between, whatever, I don't care. As long as the gameplay is good and the graphics is good and the story is good, that's all that matters. Period. That's just my
The
opinion.
real problem, women looking like men, and we needs to accept that? No, sir.
Okay. What can you do about that? Piper, what can you do about a woman looking like a man? What can you do about that? You tell me, what can you do about that? No, I'm asking you a straight up and down question right now. What can you do about that? As a person, you cannot do a darn thing about it. The only thing that you can do is just don't buy it. Plain and simple. You complaining about it is not going to change that person for who they are. Period. End of story. This is 100% facts, and you know this. Just don't buy it. You cannot change a person about their belief or their preferences on how they want to be, male or female or in between, whatever their preference is. That's their friggin' business. So the only thing that you need to do is mind your business by not buying the game. Plain and simple. You can't change somebody for who they are and how they turn out to be. Are you kidding me? It's plain and simple. Just don't freaking buy it. It's not rocket science. You see what I'm saying? You don't need a book to tell you that, bro. Come on, you know this. Just don't buy it. You see what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Simple as that. Like, bro, I understand that a lot of these developers are pushing certain agendas on you, but it's up to you to decide. I can rock with this. I can't rock with this. But I'm not fixing to miss out on a great game because of an agenda. Like, it is what it is. I can play through all that nonsense and still enjoy the game, still give the game a score and go on about my life. That's none of my business. I'm not the one that's living that type of life. I'm not the one that believes in that. The only thing that I believe in is the friggin' gameplay and the graphics and the sound and how good the overall production and the polish is. That's it, plain and simple. And if you don't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you, because everybody is not going to be the way you want them to be. You know this. Come on. Nobody is forcing you to buy anything. Nobody is begging you to buy it. Just don't buy it. Plain and simple. Come on. It's your choice. Stand on business and don't buy it. Period. Because there's a lot of games that are going to come out. You think you pissed off yet? A lot of games moving forward. And you know this too. Don't act like you don't know this. A lot of games are going to come out from next year and beyond. Even the almighty GTA 6. Might be woke, might be this, might be in between, might be male or female, whatever the case may be. And some of y'all still gonna buy it. You think some of y'all are gonna miss out on GTA 6 if it was a situation where, oh, it's a transgender person or rainbow, whatever the heck y'all want to call it? Y'all still will be complaining. And guess what? You're still gonna turn around and buy it because, oh my God, it's GTA. Come on, you know this. Stop playing. You know this. Stand on business. Like, man, listen, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, some of y'all are gonna buy it anyway. Some of these games that you've been waiting for years to play, regardless of the characters, regardless of the belief, you're still gonna purchase it. You're still gonna purchase it. Man, this is crazy, dog. I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Like, bro, you cannot change somebody for who they are. Whether it's the character, whether it's their religious belief, whatever they believe, you cannot. Only thing you can do is just not support it if you don't want to. Choice is yours. But in this case, where we're gamers, in this case where if you're a gamer and stuff like that, right? Just don't buy it. That's you speaking out loud. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. You complaining that it's woke and it's this and that. Like, you think that's going to stop these companies? Look at Naughty Dog. You think Naughty Dog is going to change because of y'all beliefs on what y'all think is shouldn't be woke or this or whatever? Like, they're going to keep on doing what they're going to do. Period. The only time they're going to change is if the sales say something else. If the numbers say something else. But it's like all you see nowadays is so much complaining. Like, nobody can be happy. It's annoying. It's annoying, man. It's just annoying. Lord, it's already bad enough we sit here and we already got to complain about these games running at 30 frames. That's a legitimate complaint. They putting out these half patch freaking games. That's already something to complain about. But it is what it is, bro. You do you, and I'ma do me. So if you don't like it, just don't buy it. That's plain and simple. Just don't buy it. I guarantee you, if the next God of War game is not Kratos, and let's say it's Athena or something, or what's that chick's name again?
Come your axe down, boy. Lol. Kratos said it.
Man, listen, bro. Michael, appreciate you. Listen, if the next God of War game is a female lead, right? It's a female lead. Like, majority of y'all are gonna be pissed, right? Athena. Oh, we're playing as Athena. What? Like, what? Y'all gonna be like, oh man, I'm not buying that garbage because it's Athena. Like, they're gonna be pissed because it's not Kratos. You see what I'm saying? And I get it. I understand it. And I even will be like, wait a minute. We're not playing as Kratos. We're playing as Athena. Like, okay, but I'm still gonna play it because I love God of War. Like, I'm gonna be like, no Kratos. Okay, fine, whatever. It's still God of War. Still God of War. I'm still gonna play it. Like, it's just, I don't know. Whatever. You do you. Y'all do y'all, man. Y'all do y'all. Y'all do y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do, man. He said it will be Heavenly Sword. That it will be Heavenly Sword. There you go. Then it will be Heavenly Sword. Then it will be Heavenly Sword. Golly, bro. I promise, man. We just not going to win, bro. Just do what you do, man. He says, so the next time a game is 30 FPS, instead of complaining, just don't buy it, right? I'm not saying I guess you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. It goes hand in hand. Don't buy it. Still raise your concern. If the fundamental parts of a game is not the way you want it, still raise your concern. Hey, why is this game not 60 FPS? Why is the graphics looking fuzzy and blurry? Those are legitimate complaints. But you complaining about, the character this and the character, whatever, the gender of the character, whatever, you can't change that. Like, it is what it is. Just don't buy it. Because you complaining about it is not going to change the character right there and then. Like, it is what it is. What I'm saying is, if the game is running at 30 frames, that's a legitimate complaint. Because it's like, okay, why is it running at 30 frames? Or just don't buy it. Period. Period. That's the bottom line, bro. Like, just don't buy it. Just don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. Don't buy it. You look, okay. using myself as an example with even what's that game called? What's that game called again? Gotham Knights. I'm trying to prove a point. Even with Gotham Knights, I said to myself, I said, nope, I will not support Gotham Knights running at no 30 frames. I said, that's lazy. I'm not buying it. And I stand on business, and I did not purchase it. There's a lot of games a lot of games I did not purchase. Even during this generation. Space Marine. I just bought Space Marine. What's the next game? Lords of the Fallen at 1080p. I was just like, I stand on business. I did not purchase it until now. Because I just did not like the fact that the performance was not that good. I stand on business. So again, bro, like, you do what you do, man. You do what you do, bro. Period. End of story. Period. Can't make everybody happy. That's just the way it is. He said this subject has been a topic in the news for months. He said you just have not been discussing it, bro. I mean, I don't care to, because it's just always something people are just, every single game comes out, it's labeled as woke or it's labeled as this, and people are just not looking at what's more important. Like, what about the gameplay? What about the graphics? What about the story? What about the characters? What about the world? Like, there's so many different variables to a game. It's all good, man. Let's talk about something else. Wasting our time. Do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. Period. End of story. Plain and simple. You do you, I'm gonna do me. There you go. Plain and simple. Never gonna be friggin' happy. That's all I can say. Never going to be happy. Man, I can't wait for Intergalactic, bro. This looks so freaking good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, bro. Can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro. So, update. D-Brand CEO confirmed to Insider Gaming that the device inside the case in the images is actually the design of the Nintendo Switch 2. What? No way. That's the Switch 2 inside? Bro, it has the same neon Joy-Cons. Wow, that's wild. That is freaking wild. That is wild. Bro, that is wild. That is wild, bro. Yeah, man. Nintendo is not going to like that. Nintendo is not going to like that. You showing off the Switch 2 before they do? Or what it looks like? Nintendo is a company you do not want to play with. Yeah, buddy. I said, hope Sailor Moon gets announced or remade. Yeah, I'm not showing it on stream, bro. Nintendo, Nintendo ninjas, y'all don't know. I just retweeted it. Go on my Twitter and you will see it for yourself. D-Brand. They're doing it right now. Okay, guys. So, I do have to go ahead and get going now. So thank y'all so much for y'all support. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. Hit that share button as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And yeah, stay tuned for the Black Myth Wukong gameplay. I will be doing some gameplay on that. Maybe I might just upload a quick 10-minute video on it, and then we'll do a live stream kind of playing it throughout the day tomorrow. And also maybe do some more Space Marine 2 and stuff like that for you guys. But I do have to get going now. So love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. Make sure you guys hit the like button and see if we can get over 300 likes. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, rest of your day. Thank y'all so much for y'all outgoing support. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.